Welcome to Denver Local Unplugged, the podcast that explores Denver's vibrant local scene for food, music, entertainment, culture, unplugged events, and the many hidden gems in Denver. Your host is Quinn Harper. Let's dive in.
Hey Denver, I'm Quinn Harper, and this is Denver Local Unplugged. Today we're uncovering the city's architectural treasures, from headline landmarks to under-the-radar rooms you can actually step into. I'll map an easy, culture-rich weekend with places to wander, grab a bite, and catch a show, all while reading the city through brick, stone, iron, and glass. Whether you're a local or visiting, you'll finish with routes, reservations to book, and photo spots dialed. Let's start with a quick primer so your eyes know what to notice. Victorian boomtown Denver shows off brick corbelling, cast iron fronts, arched windows, and star-shaped tie rods. The City Beautiful era stitched a grand civic core, axes, symmetry, and white stone. Rail and warehouse lodo is muscular brick, timber beams, and cast iron hardwaring the corners. Then the New West layered modern and postmodern, terracotta cladding, faceted forms, and Art Deco and Mayan Revival motifs. In parks, watch for CCC stonework, rugged walls built during the 1930s. Plot your route around a few anchors. Union Station's Great Hall is a Beaux Art Revival living room where historic steel, long benches, and globe lights set the tone. Linger, then peek at the restored ticket windows. The Brown Palace Hotel, 1892, dazzles with its 8-story atrium and triangular footprint. Walk the rails, then consider afternoon tea. The Colorado State Capitol's Gold Dome crowns free weekday tours when offered, and the Capitol steps align with mountain views. Civic Center Park ties the ensemble together. Nearby, the Denver Art Museum pairs Gio Ponti's patterned tower with Daniel Libeskind's shard-like addition, while Michael Graves's Central Library punctuates the skyline with playful towers. For hidden history you can feel, step into the Molly Brown House Museum, where Victorian wallpaper, woodwork, and suffrage stories bring a boomtown household to life. The Oxford Hotel hides the cruise room, open the night Prohibition ended, a 1933 Art Deco time capsule with glowing panels. The Byers Evans House Museum whispers about early Denver families just off the museum district. On Broadway, the Mayan Theater is a rare Mayan Revival jewel still screening films. Don't miss the Kirkland Museum, where Vance Kirkland's paint-splattered studio was moved intact. Adaptive reuse is Denver's superpower, and Lodo is the showroom. Warehouses now hum as restaurants and shops, their timber columns and clerestory light intact. Start a loop at Wingcoop Brewing in the J.S. Brown Mercantile Building, then weave the Dairy Block's art-filled micro-alleys. Lunch at Mercantile Dining and Provision, or oysters at Stoic and Genuine inside Union Station. Grab coffee at Pig Train or Little Owl. End with a Milkbox scoop under the arrivals board. Detour to the old Colorado Saddlery and along Wazy to admire layered brickwork and cast iron. Elsewhere, Linger flips a former mortuary into a view-swept rooftop, and the Source activates a former ironworks with an indie market hall. Architecture even shapes the soundtrack. The Paramount Theater's Art Deco marquee glows like a time machine. Pair a show with sushi or ramen on 16th before sliding into that gilded interior. The Bluebird Theater, a 1914 Mission Revival gem on Colfax, excels at indie nights. Grab tacos or a late slice nearby. The Ogden 1917 delivers big sound in a plush, slightly scrappy hall. In 5 Points, Cervantes's masterpiece inhabits a historic ballroom. Plan a nightcap and stroll past jazz-era landmarks. Hidden Gem, book a D&F Clock Tower interior tour. You'll climb into Bell and Gear rooms, trace the steel bones of Denver's original skyscraper, and step onto narrow balconies for skyline shots. Golden hour is magic. These fill quickly, so reserve early. While you're booking, snag timed entries for the Molly Brown House and, when offered, the Capitol. Use the free mall ride shuttle to link Union Station and Civic Center. From DIA, take the RTD A-Line downtown. Check venue hours, accessibility notes, and concert bag policies so your night runs smooth instead of sprinting back to the car. Weekend shortlist, ready to plug and play. Capitol tour with Civic Center art, then afternoon tea at the Brown Palace. Union Station architecture stroll, Kirkland Museum stop, cocktails in the cruise room, Lodo warehouse walk and dairy block makers, capped by a Paramount or Bluebird show. Red Rock Steps and Museum, then late brunch back at Union Station. Remember, Historic Denver Inc. powers preservation and great walking tours. In residential districts, stick to sidewalks, keep voices low, and skip steps and yards. That's our circuit of Historic Denver. I'm Quinn Harper. Thanks for listening to Denver Local Unplugged, your guide to seeing more by slowing down.
You've been listening to Denver Local Unplugged with host Quinn Harper. Until next time, plan fast, explore deep, and enjoy Denver.